We're about 2 weeks into what looks to be at least a month-long visit to the Boatyard here in Trinidad. The main event will of course be the installation of our new engine. While we wait for that, we have plenty more to do. Alright, been doing just a little bit of an interim cleanup here. Things start to get real out of control, and that's when it gets hard. So I've been kind of just picking up some stuff. We have a tendency to dig through closets for the things we need and just destroy it. And when I came out here to do some vacuuming, this wonderful smell was wafting through the air. And it wasn't pancakes and syrup. It's Raleigh. He's painting. I knew I smelled that delicious smell coming from somewhere. Yeah. Oh my gosh, it's gonna look so good. Yeah. Look at that shine. This is Raleigh, folks. He has been working his tail off on the sterns and our sides where we remove the rub rails. Man, I really gotta get the rest of the boat shined up now so it matches. Isn't that cool?
Wow. Yeah.
He's rolling and tipping. Diverted his attention for all of 15 seconds.
Well, that works.
It moves when you push the lever that way. Things they do stuff. So well,
That's an upgrade.
this is a big upgrade. This thing's pretty nice. Yeah, I'm about to go pull the old one apart. I just kind of wanted to get a look at how this one works so that as I'm taking apart the other one, it's got all of the connection points for, you know, pretty much every make of engine. But you know, ours is pretty old, so I just want to make sure as I'm pulling that one apart that I'm paying attention to which direction things go. Push or pull for forward shift, push or pull for throttle. But it all seems to make sense from what I think I know of that one. And then we've got our template. Again, like I said, I gotta get everything apart first, but I've got a really nice piece of black starboard here that I think will work great in the place of what basically is a piece of plywood over there that old one's sitting on. Do a little bit of jigsaw and get this thing cut out and sanded down and everything so it looks nice. It's just another thing, trying to get stuff ready for when the engine gets here. You know, there's no like specific timeline on when this has to go in, but it's got to go in before we go in the water and before the motor runs, so thought I'd mess around with it a little bit today, and I promise not to blow any sawdust on you. So here you can see our old shifter. This is what we're working with. Somebody's just used a piece of, I assume, marine ply over the old access spot. So we're going to replace that with a nice piece of black and remount it with a new one. This one has been in bad shape since we got the boat, really. This left side has never been right. It doesn't line up properly, and I mean, you can just tell it's kind of... Right side still works, but pretty soon they're going to both work. We're back here in River's room again. This is where our throttle control comes out, or comes in, I should say. Which is pretty simple, so Lauren's up there gonna help me kind of unscrew this thing. See if we can get it out of here. There we go. Okay, I might be able to go down there and give you a little bit more. Hold on. See if we can free these. Oh, there we go. Cool. So it pretty much came up all the way out, right? All right, I think I can work with that.
Yeah, you can at least get to it.
All right, took a little bit of logic to figure this out. And it's actually pretty simple. It's just like a clamshell kind of deal. It's got two screws that hold it together, and then once you get it apart, And you can get to all the connections. Yeah, this thing is not looking good. I'm very hopeful there's nothing wrong with the cables themselves. I don't think there is, but we'll find out. All right, well, we got one bad cable. Our shifter cable is completely seized up, and the shifter itself, that whole port side is just jacked, partially frozen, and the part that's not frozen is crazy loose. Not to mention the whole thing is white, corroded, and rough. What I didn't know is whether or not we'd have a problem with one or more control cables. I thought they would both be okay. Throttle cable is fine. Shifter cable was easy enough to get out, and I did my best to kind of free it up, but if it's that hard to loosen it up, let's just replace it. Problem is, even though this is Monday, it's also Carnival, and everything is closed today. Budget is closed today and tomorrow. So, I'm just gonna continue on with the mounting part. Just won't be able to like completely seal anything, so I'll have to put a little bit of plastic and stuff over it, make sure no water drips down into River's bedroom, because that's what happens. Alright, well, let's see what's next. Mango's getting some love as well. A small leak repair and a thorough cleaning inside and out. This is one of the most underrated aspects of being in a boatyard. We can make all the messes down here under the boat instead of in it. What I've got until we can get another cable. Here, Riley down there painting. He's painting our fender rash on the side. Not our fender rash, mind you. I repaired it a long time ago, but we didn't have any way to, like, at the time, paint it and match it. We just filled it and sanded it. So he did a little bit more to it, and he's spraying the all grip to blend it in. Man, I want to tell you, it's freaking hot out here today. But we're still getting stuff done. I'm about to mount this base up here for our throttle controls. And in case I didn't mention, the whole reason that there's this extra piece involved is just simply because this has had a couple different throttle controls mounted in it. And so there's a little bit of like damage on the fiberglass and the gel coat around the edges. So in order to make this one, fit nicely and look clean, and I already have this awesome big thick chunky piece of starboard laying around, it made sense to go ahead and make a nice big wide base plate to cover up all the old holes and randomness. And now I'm about to seal it. Got some life seal, just a simple bead all around it so that it will keep any water from getting in around the edges. And then the whole thing, including the shifter, will be screwed down tightly. So we're going to line this up and put the screws in just to kind of keep it in position while this dries. And we'll go from there.
Yeah, why is there not a towel on here? Because
It's okay. It just blows down. It's just to kind of keep it. It's okay. You can walk on it.
Yeah,
that's good
but
stuff.
You just want to keep it clean.
And just because there is extra money doesn't mean that you spend it on other things.
Yes, I know.
Okay.
I'm just gonna grab some change.
He's making cookies. He's gonna go get some cookie dough. Yet another Boatyard Plus. Rivers has really been enjoying his friends and his freedom.
What? I see. The water's definitely draining. Yeah, a lot of draining.
well, things are coming along with the old shifter. We got, let me show you a box. Real helpful, huh? This is the box, is a new cable. Came in. I haven't installed it yet. I got rolling. I'm like, I bet you people would like to see that. Lauren's doing a little bit of a hatch trim repair.
Trying.
It's very brittle, but we have some ideas.
We'll see.
Yeah, we'll get it. Here's the other thing. We can't seem to do anything without this little tiny roadblocks. The other day when I was working on getting the shifter set up properly for our system, because you got your shifter arm here and your throttle arm here, but how you hook it up changes depending on what you have. I got everything out. I was putting everything together. And sure enough, one of these was missing. I was losing my mind because I literally didn't touch those parts bags until right when I was putting things together. And it's gone. It just didn't show up in the kit, which is just crazy. But we're here in Trinidad, and so obviously we can't just like send it back to Go To Marine and get another one. But yeah, we had no choice but to buy one down at Budget Marine. Luckily they had them, so we bought a parts kit there today after they were closed for Carnival for a couple days. Now we have all of our parts, and these are ready to hook up. So I just got to put in the shifter cable, and we'll be ready to hook up some actual connections. So here you see the cable, the throttle cable, which is still good, and that goes straight into there and out, kind of in there where River's room is, and straight up to the shifter. That's a really easy turn, and it goes right through this little pass through and into the cable tube right up there, where it goes all the way across to the other side. We'll see if this thing will just push through. So far so good. All right, should be just about there. Pretty close. Let's go look. There it is. All right. This side doesn't look as pretty as the other side. I haven't painted it yet. I'm gonna hold off on that until the new engine is installed. All right, so it's coming out right there. And I do need to make sure, yeah, it's got plenty of flex. There's the other one. Cool. Well, I'm gonna kind of, kind of sort of route it so that it's ready to go, and then obviously the other side is the side we gotta get the exact right length up to the shifter. So there we go, and then we'll go into River's room and feed it the rest of the way up through to the shifter. All right, so this is the first half. Very awkward. Like they have to be apart to get the cables attached. So now this one I've got to get together. Throttle goes right here, and the shifter goes on this side. It'll actually go on number 4. So I just got to figure out how to hold them all, get them all hooked up at the same time without bending anything. And then you put them together, and you got to screw the two things together, and then you got to sit it down in there, and then you got to screw it down.
Okay.
Fun stuff.
So do you need me to film? You need me to help? You need me to leave you alone?
I mean, I don't think there's much to film here.
Okay.
It's my big fat fingers dropping screws and swearing for another 10 minutes or so. Just in case anybody wonders, it hurts a lot if your finger is in there when you shift it in gear. So I don't recommend it. There we go.
Have fun.
Yeah. All right, another brief run to Budget, and we have everything pretty much good to go here. This is the one that's actually hooked up to the motor. It's very smooth. And then this one's not hooked up to anything, so it's really smooth. Boom. Pretty freaking cool. That is honestly going to make such a fabulous difference driving this boat, especially when you add it to 2 functioning motors. put those together. 2 functioning engines and shifters that work properly. I'm giddy with excitement. Now, we've just got to get another engine in there. That's next. Get the new engine is in port. We're just waiting for them to unstuff it, is what they call it. When they get a pallet in or whatever, they've got to go through everything, make sure you're not smuggling in baby koala bears or whatever, I don't know. But it's been 2 weeks that it's been sitting there in port, so I'm getting a little pissed. Our agent is super nice and super cool, and it's not his fault. He's waiting for them to do their job so that he can bring it to us. So he says he's pretty confident that will happen this week, before this weekend. Anyway, a lot of work still to do, and a little bit of waiting to do. Man, I hope we're out of here in a couple weeks, maybe a little less, but right now, no way to say for sure. It's hopping here today. That's a crew right there. We just came over here to fly the drone a little bit ago and get a few groceries, and it was just kind of a nice sunset spot. It's so crazy right now. This is sort of where everybody gets their charter boats, I guess. It's Saturday right now, so we got charter boats galore. Then we got people coming in and bringing their boats back to have them put up in the racks over there. It's kind of wild.
Yeah, it's crazy, like 10 minutes ago.
I know, it just like blew up. What is it, about 6 o'clock though? I wonder if it's just like, yeah, your cruise is till 6 o'clock and we're done. Off the boat. So, I don't know what's next.
Nothing.
Work on a video. Clean up the rest of the boat. Cockpit's crazy. Whole boat's crazy. There's only so clean we can get it, but kind of at a little bit of a reset point since we got some pretty big things done and en route, in process. For now, we're just kind of chilling.